Hello, Toddbog here with Breaking the Stream, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Conquest of Elysium 5, the Scourge Lord. So we've improved our position a little bit, although we keep losing our pillars of power to random troops. But we've got a good source of iron now, so we can definitely place down more of these pillars of power. We're also seeing the Dwarf faction, and we're pushing to eliminate their army, so we just had a couple of fights here that definitely went our way in that regard. So yeah, with a good source of iron coming in, we're also buying an additional 6. At this point, I think I need the gold more at this point. So let's go ahead and don't trade for anything. And we can start placing more of these pillars down when we get the chance here. So I wonder if the swamp... I want to get that one, but that has a cockatrice on it. So I think at this point we're heading down is what we're going to do. 2 desert warriors should be able to take out a dwarf. So this is the dwarf worker. So as I was telling you earlier, they spawn like bugs. The Dvala queen lays eggs that turn into dwarves. I know some people don't like that, but I like it's a different take on the dwarf. So it's really cool. Newly hatched dwarf, as you can see here. But this is what they come out as. They come out as workers. And the workers are okay. I mean, they do 1 to 7 damage, which is a good amount of damage. And apparently they have siege tunneling, fire resistance, and cold resistance. But these guys are then, once you get a group of them, typically 5, you can then upgrade them to other dwarf types. You can also turn them into commanders, 1 per turn, things like that. So the dwarves, we'll probably see at some point in the future, because I will be playing through more than likely all the factions. So, you know, if you're patient, you'll be able to see every faction get played. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to ignore those guys and work my way down to the forest here. And I think that'll actually just be quicker to go this way. And we'll do some scouting too. We may drop a pillar on the way as well, because why not? Alright, Nadim, you get 2 moose. That's a little much for what we've got here, so we're going to ignore those guys. 4 giant centipedes is also a bit much, so there's just nothing but nastiness over here. But I could drop a pillar right there, and I may do that. So either way, we're good for the turn, so we'll go ahead and end. Okay, now we got something... I should have built... Oh, I didn't have the gold, that's why. So now I need to go back and take that more than likely. Yeah. That's all we can do for now. But yeah, they've got dwarves all over the place. And we'll probably have dwarves there, but they won't be able to take out the taskmaster and slaves, at least. Yeah, let's drop a pillar. Well, why not? Use our special powers. Because yeah, I've got the gold for it, and I've got the iron, definitely. So we'll do that. And that is his whole turn, but that is another 15 purge power, or sorry, life force that we can take care of now. Now, hopefully that isn't a large army. Hopefully it's just their crappy army. That'd be nice. 10 swordsmen for 74 gold. That's not bad. Okay, yeah. Runesmith is just a dwarf magic caster. We'll take a look at what he does here. Should we use some of this life force? We probably should. Nafim. Let's see. At this point, we're just going to do a... yeah, lesser Scourge for now. And, of course, you get Dark Bonds. And we'll do 1 more. Okay, so you'll be able to do summons now. We still had the movement to move on to him, so don't want to use the Scroll of Hades. I got to be very careful with that. In this case, let's do a Scourge summons. And we'll do 1 more. And spiders. Okay. Not what I wanted, but, you know, still more than powerful enough. And let's go ahead and use your Scourge summons, because we do need to beef up our force here. And we'll do 1 more. Okay, centipede, not bad. Alright, so we've powered up a little. Dwarf Worker and Commander, not worried about. They're not going to be able to take that, so I think we're in good shape there. We've burned through a bit of our Scourge power, but we plan on getting a bunch more once we get the gold and placement of these pillars here. So, battle in the tundra. So let's view this. These crossbows, and then yeah, spellcasting galore. All right. So stat-wise, we lost a black spider at the end of the world. Okay, just checking to see if we can right-click on them there. So if we get view and then we hit space, we can look at the black spider. 8 hit points with its web, which is useful, but not the end of the world. Okay. Sweet. So at this point, we're going to go around anyways. So let's do that and come in here. We'll kill these wolves. I have to be careful. I have to check these stacks because sometimes you have surprises. Mainly with the deer. The deer love to hide among the or the bears love to hide among the deer, I should say. But in this case, we're good. All right, so we got ourselves a decent force. Not 4 mooses. Killing 4 mooses worth of decent, but it's decent. Oh, the square. So my fear is that that has something that I don't see, and that's going to be dangerous. So I may wait on that one. But if I can get it, there's some special recruits that you get out of there, I'm told. So at least that's what it hinted at in the manual. So that would be kind of cool to show off. So, all right, well, we'll think about that in the meantime. Trade has gone down, so I lost something over here. What'd I lose? Oh, I lost the port. I'm an idiot. Okay, I should probably get back to that port, but in the meantime, let's go ahead and use some gold on that, and we'll go ahead and end our turn. Because, yeah, we got to worry about dwarves. So when dwarves take over recruit points, all they can do is transform workers into other things. They don't get any troops that they can hire other than the ones that they can get through special recruiting, but it costs them more. So just something to let you know. All right. So, a couple things in case you were curious. I don't know if I covered it in detail. This is a magic acorn that summons a woodman at the start of the battle. So the very first action they will take is they will summon. That's why I'm putting it on my front rank here. By putting it in my front rank, it'll come up, and you see right here, it starts immediately in battle. It goes away at the end of the battle, and then basically we'll use that to absorb some hits. And the woodman is pretty good because he's got, oh, well, they actually weakened him up a little. He's got a lot more hit points. Took a chest wound, apparently, and he's weakened. So he does more than this. Weakened. So, yeah, he does. Right now it's 1 to 2, but it's 1 to 4 normally damage. But he has a lot of hit points. But yeah, it looks like they took away his armor. He used to have armor, I believe, unless I'm mistaken. But either way, yeah, it's a free unit, and if it dies, you don't lose it because it just comes right back the next round. So it's kind of an interesting feature. All right, so we're just gonna go, and I think right here we'll drop another pillar. Alright, let's take it. Hopefully we'll win. Hopefully it's not something super nasty. I guess we'll find out. We have spoilers. Alright, let's view. Alright, so what do we have? Shade mages. That's not great. Okay. Well, let's watch us die. Yep. It's because he summons these shadow warriors here, so we'll hit it real quick again, and I'll just show you what he keeps summoning these shades. Sorry. Not shadow warriors. And they're ethereal. So that means that only 1 in 4 chance of actually doing any hits. And then when they hit you, ignores armor and it causes weakness, which means you hit for less damage. So, and since they have 5 hit points and he was summoning them in droves, it pretty much led to our loss here. So that was a stupid move on my part, like I said it would be. Oh, and he summons Shade Assassins. Is that any different? All right. So, okay. No, it's just double check here. Alright. So, yeah, they're just regular shades. Okay, just want to be sure. So, yeah. And then he casts Terror, which is causing my troops to flee. You'll see when he does the group thing. So these 4 troops are running away and will no longer fight. So, because they failed their morale check. So, and the way that works is you see it has a 1 to 8. And basically he rolls, and if it's equal to or higher, I think equal to or higher, then their morale, they flee. So some of my guys made it. As a matter of fact, more should have made it than not by average. But yeah, we just couldn't overcome that. So, but I do know I can get it with this force here. So at least there's that. Dwarf commander, outdoor dwarves. I wanted to do the pillar there. Alright, well, there's no real great thing here. We're just going to get to this forest first, I think, is the idea here. So what do we need to get rid of? The wolves or the boars? We'll go with the wolves. Got that hamlet, got that coal mine. And we'll do that. Probably need to do some more summons of my casters here. I've got the life force for sure. It's just to get in the other thing. So, alright, so we're just going to look at the stats on this one because we killed wolves. That's nothing crazy. 10 archers. That's not bad, but... alright, let's go ahead and pop a pillar. Let's see, we'll do it with you. Pillar of power. That's another 15. And then let's go ahead and use yours to appoint a herald. All right. Oh, by the way, I did turn on the rename. So, Nafim, you've got a death wish. You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll rename him. So you have to turn it on using code, start code. You just right-click on the executable in Steam, and then there's a setup where at the very bottom you can put in command line codes. So what you would put in, I'll type it here first, is -- rename. And when you put that in and you start up the game, and remember it's 2 dashes, it'll give you the ability to rename your characters when you're looking at their screen. You just hit the N key and it'll let you do that. So we're going to put in Freffy. He's been pretty active in the comments. And Freffy, you now have a death wish if you're watching. So let's hope you maintain that and use it to good effect, right? So if you're interested in getting your name in the game, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to, as you guys know, I'm reading all the comments. I'll be more than happy to put you in as one of the Scourge heralds. So congrats to Freffy for being the first viewer to be put into the game. So, all right, what do you got? Shadow form, etherealness, and fear. Not the greatest of spells, huh? But what did you get for special powers? Construct pillar of power. Yeah, that seems to be standard, so that may actually not be randomized, which is good because you kind of need that pillar of power, right? Because without it, you won't be able to get your life force. So yeah, that without that, you're kind of screwed. So if you didn't roll it and you didn't have life force, you're not getting any more life force. Then yeah, smart. I kind of want to do Dark Blessing. Yeah, let's do it. All right, now we cause fear. That's very useful. Dwarves have low morale. You would think no. Commanders, of course, have a little bit more. You would think no, because dwarves are often considered, brave and maybe foolhardy instead. But you know, it's a little different in this world, isn't it? When they're made out of bugs, it's kind of crazy. All right, so we constructed our pillar of power. We are out of resources here, so next stop is going to be the forest here, and we're going to create another pillar of power and eliminate the forest as well, which will be beautiful. So let's do that. We'll get rid of the 11 deer that are on here, but they're not going to stand up to our massive number of bows and crazy things. This right here, Spiritism level 1. So I had a Troll King playthrough. If you want to check it out, it was a short series, but I basically had to restart 3 or 4 times because in this case I ran my Troll King into Deer Tribe Shaman, and the Deer Tribe Shaman summoned ethereal units, and since the Troll King could only hit 1 unit at a time, he only hit 1 and 4. We just got overwhelmed by spirits eventually because he just kept summoning them in, and I was only killing 1 every 4 turns on average. So yeah, that was bad, frustrating and bad, but you got to learn. But now with that sweep attack that they get, that's so much better. So that was a huge improvement just for the big beat sticks that you can summon in a lot of these armies here. So we were attacked in a coal mine, so let's go ahead and view that. Where's your troops? Where was that? This coal mine? I thought I had miners. Do they not defend? Well, they didn't defend there, so I'll figure that out. Alright, we had a battle in the ancient forest. Let's view that just to see what a horde of deer dying looks like. And there we go. Alright, so winter's here. Got a captain. Okay. So, let's go ahead. Mahir, you can go ahead. You're the new guy. You will construct a pillar of power. Alright. That forest is gone. Stupid animals. 2 boar and 4 wolves, huh? Alright. That one's got 4 giant centipedes on it. The desert is coming to the north. And it looks like the desert is not affected by snow. So that's cool. So eventually, if we replace the pillar of powers properly... Pillar of powers. That sounds like something fun to say. If we place them properly, though, we won't have any issues with snow, right? So that's what we do. And, use our special power. I can move pillar to pillar, so I could jump over here, knock this guy out, and use it to summon another pillar. Do I take all of... No, I'd have to... Okay, so let's do a transfer. Let's put them both under me. And then the question is, can I still do it? Use special power. Call the pillar. And we'll target it there. Okay. It moves just me. I forgot about that. Alright, well, Freffy. Let's go ahead and pull everybody. And you, sir, will have to run. Hopefully the centipedes won't get you. Alright, Freffy, go save your master. Alright. That's not good. Where do they go? Alright, Mahir, you're going to have to stay put because Freffy needs to move out. Well, probably not stay put. You need to get out of here. And, yeah, we'll just, what's the smart move here? Do I have desert move, by the way? I do not. So giving all my troops desert move means you need to get the commander, the sheik, for desert movement. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense, right? So, man, I'm spending my gold on non-troop stuff. I need more gold, but everything is in snow, and that really drains your resources. Alright, let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and push the city and defend ourselves. Fruffy, you're going to come over here and get rid of this ancient forest, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, dwarves. Yeah, you clear out the animals. Keep my pillars of power safe. Alright. You're just coming up here. Fruffy, you're going to go and probably take that and jump in. And we're going to... Oh, of course, you're ambushed. Hopefully you'll win. That's all I can hope for. Oh, it looks like we did, because he's still there. So let's view. He made them all run with fear. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, so a group of green enchantresses have found and foolishly opened a gateway to the primal plane. All ancient forests in Elysium are now accessible from the primal plane and will attract beasts from there. Elysium risks getting overrun by animals and primal beasts if this gateway isn't closed again. But I don't know where it happened. Fantastic. Alright, you stay here. You still have your slaves. So where were the slaves? Alright, we're going to hit space on my lord. We're going to get ambushed apparently there. Might as well jump in there. What did you take, Mahir? Your never healing wound. No, that's not good. I don't know where that is. So the primal plane is another apocalyptic event. So I was joking about how this might go beyond 3 videos, but I'm not sure anymore. We'll find out. Alright, I'm happy with what we got. I should probably see what turn we're in. Alright. Let's view this. Okay, just some bandits. Nice and easy. Alright, did we lose anybody? We lost a black soldier ant. That sucks, but not the end of the world. Alright, doesn't tell me what turn it is technically. Is there a way to tell? Year 7. Okay. Yeah, so our slow start's definitely hurting us here, but oh well. Mahir, welcome back, I should say. Now let's jump on here, and we're gonna burn this to the ground before primal things started coming out. So it's good we're setting pillars on these things, that's for sure. Really not much I can do with you. I could use your Scourge power, and we can get ourselves down to this pillar of power and get that back. So yeah, let's do that. Use Scourge Summon. Alright, and we'll do it one more time. Very nice, hyenas. Good job. Let's make sure they're transferred up. Yes, they are. And then, yeah, we'll go here. We'll only have 2 action points, but that should be enough to get us back to what used to be Ripe Woods. I guess the name is still there. The site that was Ripe Woods is now a Pillar of Power. Now, the Pillar of Powers only work if, or I should say, only convert to the desert if you control it. As you can see now, because we're draining the life, it is down to 13 per turn now. This one should still be at the full 15, though, so. Alright. Let's go ahead and use your special powers. Pillar of Power. This one's 14, because we've drained the local area, but well worth it to get rid of that stupid forest. So, 3 giant ants, that's going to hurt. So giant ants would be what I like. 21 hit points, 2 armor, and then they do a 1 to 4 beam attack. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then looks like we got a spawn from the Helm's Gate here, so alright. Well, this is our primary army. I should come pick up my lord, huh? But I can't do it right now anyways. It took all my action points. Alright. Now I can do normal recruits again. Not that the Pillars of Power I have are the only ones I should have, but 78 a turn's pretty good for now. Let's see, how do I want to proceed here? I'll do that. Fruffy can only move one. And we'll join up. Deer Tribe Shaman's eyeing our juicy hamlet here. As a matter of fact, we'll probably meet up here. Next round is probably our best bet. Alright, dwarves are back. They're just going through the gate. I guess they're just on a tour. Maybe a patrol. A week patrol. So we'll go here. And the idea is I want to, first of all, I want to take this and just see if we can get some special recruits. We can probably take this out as well. Don't know if we need to, but we could. So, and what we're going to do is I'm going to save up so I can finally turn myself into a king. And then once I'm the king, these guys can become lords, and that's just going to be good. So, yeah, you guys are good. All right. Let's see. Should I crush you? If I move here, 1, 2, it'd still take me an extra turn. So let's crush you so that you're done. I'm tired of you threatening my stuff. Alright, so we're going to look at this battle regardless. But yeah, the battle reports are really nice, by the way. So highly recommend using them. Just because you get to see what you lose. Alright, what do you got? Call Ancestor. That's the one. That's the one that killed my Troll King. And then Call Vengeful Spirits of Fear. That's going to probably work fairly well on us. But it doesn't matter here, so. 10 Spearmen. I do have the gold for that. Am I still only at 1 Citadel? No, I do have this port here, don't I? I'm going to do the Spearmen at the port. Just give us a block of infantry. And eventually we'll be able to take all of our guys out. And maybe we'll lead them against the Cockatrice, which we probably need to do, unfortunately, because of the primal junk. Alright, well, whatever. We'll figure this out. Okay. So we'll probably bypass you and grab the square next, and we'll see what happens. Oh, that is probably my doom. What are you? 47 units. A bunch of nymphs? Really? So nymphs have seduction. Anyone trying to attack the unit will be risked of charm. That can be resisted with both magic resistance and morale. So what happens is anybody within range 5, which is the range of my bows, attacking them could be converted to their side. The serpents, you know, they're 15 hit. Oh, they're primal serpents. My lord, 15 hit points, and they do 1 to 6 damage. Okay. And then we got Undines, which have Hydromancy level 1. Of course, we got I've been ignoring the big one, right? Serona, the goddess of the sacred spring, casts Druidism level 3 and Hydromancy level 2 spells. Is giant-sized, has Awe, which is... I guess I should tell you what Awe does. Any unit trying to attack in melee must pass a morale test to do so. Range attacks are not affected, so we can shoot her like crazy. But with 144 life and 1 armor, that's going to be tough. And then we got just primal Blackhounds with 51 hit points and hit for 1 to 17. And we cause fear, of course. Yeah, we're not going to survive that. But we're going to do what we can, because what else can we do? Hopefully she will move away and not try and crush us. Oh, never mind. There's just more of them. So, okay, so first we'll view this. It should be fairly quick. As long as we keep him in melee, he can't cast. So that was the reason we did that. We still took some casualties, though, because he's tough. So, recruiting here, I can now recruit brigands, which are bowmen with a staff weapon. and they're stealthed. So this could be fun in a multiplayer game for sure, because you can build an army of stealth units and kind of sneak them through the map if the enemy is running a faction that doesn't have a lot of scouts, like the kobolds. So the brigands can be fun, but at 2 for 25, it's not the most efficient. However, you can get some special recruits out of this, which could be fun. That being said, our wood gates, bows. Oh man, this is just stupid. And then we got moose galore. Alright, we're gonna try and keep ahead of them. Can I see this one up here anymore? Nope, they just took my pillar of power. Oh, cool, it's a Tatsu. Serpentine dragon. It is amphibious, so it could attack. Has elemental magic level 2. Poison breath and a big cone and venomous bite. Only 49 hit points with 2 armor, so that's not as bad, but yeah, that's new. It's also very cool. My god. He must have come from here, right? So, and then she must have come from down here. That's fantastic. Alright, well, let's see if we're crushed here, if they come in to attack us. She is coming... Okay, she ignored me. That's good. That's good. Let's keep it that way for now. We can only serve to... Oh, it looks like it does change the desert even if I don't have control of it and draining life force from it, so that's good to know. Yeah, we'll become a king, and maybe the kingness will save us. Doubt it, but can't hurt to try, right? Okay, good. She's run away. She'll go and destroy our friends instead. Alright, so we got that. We got deer. I kind of need to get down here to this coal mine to start up the iron production again. Out of curiosity, can I trade for life force? No, I can't. I didn't think I could, so. Alright, let's just go down here and we'll take the mine back from the snakes that have taken it. So welcome to the post-apocalyptic simulator that is Conquest of Elysium 5. So Cloak of Mirrors. Oh, that's cool. I was attacked in a haunted city and there was a battle in the coal mine. So let's view the battle in the coal mine. That's the snakes. And we killed them. But this one we need to view too. Okay, the humans will kill us. Yep. So yeah, they spawned a thing. But they will control it and not allow the undead to spawn, so that's good. Alright. Is it Freffy? Freffy, use your special powers. Dark Bonds. Alright, do those guys not defend? I was really concerned with the last time. And then, yeah, next turn we should hopefully be able to get ourselves to the master. King, whatever you want to call it. The dwarves are still trying too, so we're all suffering from a large number of gods walking the earth, so okay, well, yeah, I guess I do have the coal miners, but it doesn't matter when they got a giant army like that. Alright, 784, so we still have some work to do there. Do I risk coming up here just so I can come down here? That's the question. And yeah, you of course took my pillar, because why not? Yeah, it's a risk, but we'll do that. Yes. Okay. Cool. That was a Mark Graf player. There's another god. Why not? That was the god I got when I was a druid. Couldn't get any other gods though. Oh, the moose attack now. Damn. Almost got it. All that work done. So they have 67 units. So they're basically a necromancer, but they're pint-sized. Jorn, the Grand Necromant, Some rumors claim that it is after Margraff's necromant aid performed a ritual that allowed him to advance in the necromantic arts. It's a grand necromant who is the actual ruler of Markgrafdom. So these are cool. They cast necromancy. They summon the dead, as you can see here. Looks like he's using the basic summons, which allows you to summon just a handful, but does not cause you to go crazy. His insanity is only 12, so as you cast the ritual to raise the dead in large numbers, it does make you insane, and that insanity number is the percentage chance that you will not be able to act that turn. Much like you might have seen earlier in the video, where one of my commanders had temporary insanity. That one's 100% chance until it heals as an affliction. This one's only a set percent chance, but basically 1 in every 10 turns he's not going to be able to act. So what do you got? Pendant of Luck? Lucky guy. But yeah, so Hoburgers, in this case they're Markgraf Hoburgers. They're a little weaker than regular Hoburgers in terms of what options you have, but this one's got extra hit points, so but yeah, they're basically low hit points. They have decent armor, but the biggest detriment is they're slow, so they can only move 2 action points every turn regardless, because they're tiny. Their little legs just can't go as bad or as much. But yeah, they have those guys, which are quality troops. The defenders are one of their higher quality. The pikeneers have 1 to 5 damage as well, apparently. Do they get a +1 strength? Morale, 1 extra strength. Yeah. So it's normally 1 to 4 damage, or 1 to 5 -1. I can't remember how they present. Yeah, it looks like these guys are serious veterans, but yeah, they actually look decent with those numbers. This is your Slinger. That's your basic range unit, but not the one I would choose, but that is one that they do sometimes summon. They do 1 to 2 damage with their sling and have 4 hit points. What you typically want to get are crossbowmen, because they do the 1 to 5 damage with the crossbow, which is really good. So, but yeah, overall, their Hoburg troops are not great, and then the undead troops can be, but it just depends on who you're fighting. The Bane's pretty good, 26 hit points, 2 armor, although he's diseased apparently. So he's got 1 to 12 damage on a sweep, and it's just a beat stick. But yeah, they only got 1 of him. So okay. At this point, we were going to enter the gateway and pray that our reveal is not near a god. Good. We're going to go ahead and use our special power to become a Black Scourge summons. Okay, that's cool. We've lost all our pillars of power to random wildlife, and yeah, we're just going to move and we're going to retake everything. But that's our turn there. Alright, 10 pikeneers. That's not bad for 59 gold. But we're going to go ahead and call it here. So as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it means a lot. I love seeing all the new people coming to the channel, so please continue to help us grow by providing those hits. Second Apocalypse in as many playthroughs, not great. Luckily, I didn't have one as the Kobold King, because that was a live stream, but we'll try and do what we can to dance around this one. Those gods are tough, though, with their heavy amounts of casting, and I just don't have what I need yet. So we're going to have to continue to dance, continue to keep our pillars of power under our control. This one's down to 2. That one's still 4, huh? Yeah, do what we can. So I will catch you guys next time.